Hey folks, today I'm going to talk to you about the power of patience and share some simple strategies and ideas that you can immediately implement in your life. Sometimes we have this idea that I have to be at a certain place in my life by a certain age. By 25, I have to have achieved this. By 27, I got to be married. By 30, I have to have 3 children. By 40, by 35, I have to be worth this amount and I have achieved this in my career. And we have this idea, we put so much pressure on ourselves to be somewhere on a specific timeline that we think we need to be on based on our own belief system, our own conditioning, what our parents have told us, what someone's told us, what society's told us, that we often end up missing the very magic and beauty and opportunities in this very moment. We're often so much in a rush to get somewhere that we're not even here. And the reality is what you do here right now that's going to determine what happens in your future. I can predict your future based on what you do in this moment. And so in our culture, especially where everything is quick fix, now at your fingertips, we've lost the art of patience. We want to hack everything. We got to get there in record time. In fact, you can't hack your way to authenticity. You can't hack anything that is worthwhile. Takes a moment of time. Relationships takes time. Real trust takes time. Authenticity takes time. Fine wine takes time. Greatness takes time. You can't, anything that was worthwhile took a little time. It took Nelson Mandela 27 years in prison to marinate, to meditate, to elevate his consciousness, to go inside, to reflect on himself and his life. 27 years. That didn't happen in 2.5 seconds. He didn't hack his way to Nelson Mandela greatness. It was a long marination. 27 years in prison to truly prepare his soul for his true purpose and mission in life. So please, folks, if life isn't working out according to your time schedule and timetable, don't be dismayed. It doesn't mean it's a denial. In fact, if life isn't, your relationships aren't happening, at the beck and call of the time that your mind thinks it should be happening, doesn't mean anything's wrong. If your dreams aren't manifesting immediately, doesn't mean they won't. Don't lose the faith. Don't give up. Most people give up because they're in such a rush to get somewhere, and you end up missing the process. The process is the reward. And so if your dreams aren't manifesting, it doesn't mean it won't happen. It might mean a couple of things. It might mean the dream or vision is not your most authentic dream or vision. Secondly, it just may not be time yet. Everything is about timing. If you hurry up so fast to get somewhere in a rush, you might arrive, but the people may not be there. You might be there, but the world may not be ready. And so do not try and shortcut your process. Do not try and shortcut your learning curve. One of the reasons I've seen that dreams don't manifest is also one of the signals is perhaps you're not quite ready yet. Consider that. Maybe you're not ready yet. Maybe the universe is telling you that there are still certain lessons that your soul needs to grow through and evolve through so that you can, like Mandela, so that you can be able to become and embody the person that you truly need to be, so that you can be ready to execute and live and represent and express and fulfill the mission of the purpose of the dream and the vision that you've been given. And often what we try and do when we face a roadblock is hack it, climb over it, sidestep it, take a shortcut. Have you ever had an experience where you've been driving and the GPS is giving you certain directions, turn left, turn right, and you're stuck in traffic and you're like, screw it, I'm not going to listen to my GPS, and you try and take a shortcut. Have you ever had this experience where the shortcut you take puts you in more traffic and you end up going round and round, you end up lost? Don't try and take shortcuts, because sometimes the shortcuts will be the longer route. I am fond of saying that you can pay the price now or you can pay the price later, but at some moment you must pay the price. You must do the work. Nelson Mandela did the work. Gandhi did the work. The great ones did the work. There is no faking greatness, and you might hack your way, speed your way to the attainment of your goal through some kind of special fancy technique for a moment. But here's what you will have missed out on: the process of becoming the person. The process itself is the fire that will develop your mind, that will develop your feelings, that will develop your emotions, that will develop your soul, your capacity to withstand challenges and pressure on people. The process and the journey that you will go through in the terms of the fulfillment of your dream and vision is the preparation, so that when your dream is fulfilled, so that when your dream does happen, so that when your relationship and your soulmate does show up, you are ready. You are ready. And so you might get to the mountaintop, but because you aren't ready, you've cheated your way there, you've hacked your way there, you took the shortcut, you took the helicopter rather than climbing up the mountain. When you get to the mountaintop and the thing happens and the storm blows, you're not able to sustain your success. You kind of fall like a deck of cards. But if you have done the work, if you have gone inside, if you have dealt with your mind, your emotions, your fears, your stuff, if you have done that work, if you've lifted the weight, if you have faced yourself day in and day out, when life falls apart and the challenges happen, inevitably challenges will happen, you will be able to stand firm in your knowing of your own ability, your own capacity, and the faith in yourself and the universe. You will have built the mental, emotional muscle to be able to withstand the pressure, withstand the fire, because you have been in the fire. You've prepared yourself. And so if your dreams aren't manifesting fast enough or in the timing that you want, please, my friends, be patient. Don't shortcut the process. Many times people try and do some fancy visualization technique. Take a step back and ask yourself, surrender to the process. Ask yourself this question: what are the lessons that my soul needs to learn in this situation right now? What are the lessons that my soul needs to learn in this relationship right now? If life is a school and you might be stuck in a certain classroom, not graduating to the next level, the quickest way to graduate to the next level is not to force your way through. We often try to force our way through, hack our way through. But when you surrender to learning the lesson, what is the lesson I need to learn right now that I'm not learning, that keeps me stuck at this level? What is the lesson I'm needing to learn right now that keeps me attached to this level rather than transcending? When you learn the lesson, learning the lesson is the key that will unlock the door for you to the next level. And as you unlock the door to the next level, manifestation will happen, not because you made it happen, but simply because you learned the lesson, you aligned yourself, you brought yourself into alignment, and that is what will help you transcend. That is what helps bring you into alignment. See, in life, you don't simply get what you want. I'm going to visualize what I want. No. There's many things that you wanted that didn't happen, right? So in life, you don't get simply what you want. You get who you are, and you get what is yours by right of consciousness, and you get what is a vibrational match for your energy and your frequency. And so if you're vibrating at a certain level, if you're vibrating at a grade 11 level, but you want to graduate and experience grade 12 or the university of experience, of abundance and prosperity in relationships, you got to transcend, you've got to go beyond. And so ask yourself, if you're stuck and things aren't moving, what do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? What patterns, addictions, ways of being are keeping me stuck at this level that I need to let go of, release, graduate, so I can transcend to that next level? What do I need? What is no longer in alignment with my soul, with myself, and where I am seeking to go? So my friends, be patient. There is a power in patience. And as you're patient, being patient doesn't mean being passive. Being patient doesn't mean just sit around and do nothing. Being patient doesn't mean sit around and just be a victim. Being patient is your opportunity and an invitation that the universe is giving you to go to work. It's what you do in the process of being patient. It's what you do in that time that will assist you in preparing yourself to be the one, so that when your time comes, when the universe, when God gives you a platform like Mandela to stand on the platform, you will be ready to be the president of your own life. You will be ready to speak your voice that will come from such a deep place of knowing. You will be ready, unshakable. You will be the one. And my friends, there is a power in patience. Sometimes you have to slow down so that you can speed up. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the process. Folks, if you enjoyed this short video, please do share it with your friends. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Love now.